So I just read a post where the poster was saying that if you're not taking responsibility, if you're blaming something outside of you for your situation in life or an experience you just had, then you're the victim. Ugh, yeah, and I don't really like that because it kind of puts things. It makes you responsible for everything that happens in your life, not just how you respond to it, but it makes you actually responsible for the abuse, for the experiences that you have that are negative. I get why they're trying to do this. They're saying this so that you feel that you have more power in your life, and you do have a lot more power in your life than you might think you do, but it's more about how you can respond to situations that are happening and using your energetic and magical tools to shift it so it's something that's more contributive. Now, this is the part that with using energetic work and magic that people really don't understand. And what they don't understand is that while you can change and shift anything and everything, you can't change and shift everything as much as you would like it to. And this is where we can get caught up because if we're in a situation, if you're in a situation where somebody is yelling at you, angry at you, you can use your energetic and magical tools to shift it so maybe they're not quite as angry, but they still might be pretty angry and saying some hurtful things towards you. Well, while you can change and shift anything with energetic work, sometimes you're not going to be able to shift it as much as you would like. Now, we always try to shift it 100%, to shift it as much as we can. But anywhere where you're blaming yourself or thinking that you weren't good enough or you weren't doing something right because you weren't able to change and shift it as much as you would like, do you choose to release and let all that go? Yeah, I choose that. Release, release, release. And that's one of the parts is anytime we have these judgments about ourselves, we think we weren't good enough. That actually is limiting your power, limiting your strength, limiting your ability to actually create change when you can create change. So all the things you've been trying to change 100% that actually won't change 100%. Do you choose to remove and destroy everywhere that you've been blaming yourself or thinking you weren't good enough? Ooh, yeah, I choose that. Release, release, release. When you look at it from more of an opening, that you're looking to change something as much as it'll change, and if it doesn't change as much as you would like, you don't blame yourself. You just go, oh, that's as much as it can change. And maybe even go, is there any way to, or is there anything we can do to change and shift it even more? Yeah. And so we want to look at this from a non significant point of view, from a place that you're able to change and shift things easily. And if they don't change and shift as much as you would like, well, they just didn't change and shift as much as you would like. So if you'd like to learn more about this, leave a comment below